My name is Asnan and I'm 17. I'm from Pakistan and I've been working on my communication skills from last 3 years. I've made over 100 videos on YouTube. I've recorded countless videos that I haven't uploaded on any platform. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos, reading a lot of books about it. And communication is something that I've put in a lot of efforts, and there's a lot of stuff that I've learned, and I've made over 10 plus videos on this channel on which you are watching this video, where I've talked about communication skills, more like 20 videos or even more than that. So I have been working on my communication skills from a very long time, and I've learned so many stuff along the way. And the one thing that I have been working on recently is structuring my speech in a better way, so that I can convey my message in a better way. So I've been using some frameworks, and today I learned one other framework that I'd like to tell you in this video. And this framework is actually very good, and this is called the sandwich framework. Got this I learned this recently from Yasir Khan's podcast. You can watch this podcast on YouTube, Sahil Chopra podcast with Yasir Khan. That is an amazing podcast, and Yasir Khan is actually the best communicator I've ever seen, and he's somewhat a inspiration for me actually. I'm learning a lot of stuff from him, and he's actually a very good communicator. One thing I learned from him recently as well is that the reason of communication is not, you can have a speaker who is getting on the stage and who has gave a perfect presentation in terms of having a great body language. He's using all of those fancy words and doing everything that these people online tell you. But the main reason for you coming up on the stage and giving a presentation, the main reason is that you have to left a impact. If nobody remembers you, if nobody remembers what you said, then your speech aren't like it aren't mean and it don't mean anything. It all the efforts that you put it in your body language and your vocabulary and all of this stuff got wasted. So instead, there could be a speech which is like the body language is not that good. He's not using all of those fancy words, but he got the point in your mind and you still remember it, and you can go tell it to someone else without even thinking about it secondly. So this is very important. The main purpose of communication skills is actually to be remembered. So someone can remember you and you can change something in their mind. What I'm doing right now is that I'm making a change in you. I'm making you feel like that your speech should left an impact on someone else and they should remember it, because you before this you believed in this, that anyone all you have to do is just learn those fancy words and have open body language and you can deliver a good speech and you can represent your message in a better way. But that is wrong, and I'm making a perspective shift and you'll remember it. So there's this one framework that I learned recently, and that is a sandwich framework. Now how this works is, let's say I am a video editor, I am having a team, and I do have a video editor. So whenever I'll have some revisions, what I would do is that whenever he'll deliver the video, what I would say is, man, I'll follow this framework. Man, the video is pretty good. The animations are so sick. One thing that I would like to point out is that this part is a bit off. Like you took the wrong part. You took the wrong part out. But overall, the video is amazing. The sound design is amazing, and everything is so good. Great work so far, man. So what I did is that I complimented him in the start, and then I criticized him in a good way in the middle, and then at the end I again said, "You are doing great work, man." So what he has in his mind right now, that he'll not be feeling bad. He'll be feeling good. I did good job, but I need to work on this. He'll be feeling good instead of saying like, man, very bad, very bad. You have to fix this. This is not a good way. So you have to use these frameworks in your communication skills and in your daily life to improve your communication skills, because this is why I've been spending so much time learning and trying to improve my communication skills, because this is where communication skill is important. Because as an editor, as an employee who has worked with so many people, this really hurts when someone comes up and say, the music is not good, this is not good, this is not good, you should have done this way. This feels very bad. But when there's this client who always appreciates me, like, man, good, I understand it, this is something that could be improved. and then I'm like, oh good, I have the energy, I have more energy to put in the work and sit down in there and put in the work. So this is how things are supposed to work. Now this doesn't mean that this framework is just applied for video editors or agency owners. This framework is applied on if you are a businessman, if you are a CEO, or whatever you are. If you are even a teacher, I just reframed it for myself as a video editor. So you could be a teacher, and what you could do is, when a student comes to you, he has a test, he has given a test, but the test is not that good. But you see a test, oh man, I think you have put it in effort this time, but what I see is that you are not prepared about this specific thing, and you actually criticize him, and at the end you again say, I appreciate the efforts, you have put it in a lot of work, but this was something that could be improved. But at the end you have to be like, in the starting you have to like compliment them, and in the end you have to compliment them again. So what they remember is the compliment, and they still focus on the criticism. This is the whole point of this sandwich framework, and I'll be using a lot of this, like this framework, in my communication a lot. This is actually a good thing to work on.